members. We have a VIB behind the scenes link to the track ready to go for you next week. We'll play that song first. I'm trying to get them both on if I can, but if not, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, let's get right into Emcee Olympics. The first video and matchup that we have for you is Seed 5 against Seed 4, CAPPADONNA, from his album The Pillage. I did this whole album on Woo Wars. I know this song, but I've only heard it once or twice. And also going against AESOP Rock, both Presto's pick. Let the good times roll. Stick around to the end of the song because that is when we're doing the voting. By the way, I should say, depending on what we're broadcasting on like 3 or 4 YouTube channels right now. So if you want to come over to @Temple of Bars, that's where we're doing all the voting. So that would be the best channel to watch this podcast on. But like and share this post from all the pages that you're watching it on. Let's get into CAPPADONNA. This one is called Slang Editorial.
Well now, you always seemed so brave before. What happened to you, eh?
You lousy bastards. You smashed our home, and you killed 28 of our family.
That's how I be liking my mic. You gotta know how to adjust this shit.
Oh, the bass line's already got me dialed in.
I came to the fork in the road and went straight. Right out the crack valve to the golden gate. See the silver spoon in my mouth, it had cake. My rap birthday debut song was Ice Bait. Read it like a novel, Donna Capricorns. Striving, my duns need dollars and coins. Whether in New York or in Compton, California, I come correct. 22 outfits and a mic check. 1 derby, Cappuccino the Great. Sitting at the table where the Gambinos ate. Building, Wu-Tang Clan concentrate. Bounce on the track, Donna crack it like a safe. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free. Killer Bees got the best theme. I drip through the faucet, I never lost it. Where the party at? Give me the mic and I'ma toss it. Head crack, talk back, verbal attack. Sidetrack, you get jacked with my lyric impact. Snap out of that, CAPPADONNA, 7 sauna, 33 Pawana. Chaos like Gawana. Projects is rated X, I flex and terminate. Sex MCs is wax, I'm the right source to vex. Endo, Mike Buff, Willie on the mic when both hands are cuffed. Whoever try to make me fall off, call your dog off. Peace to everyday mutts living with rut. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free. Killer Bees got the best theme. Killer Bees got it like D. Got it like D. True master on the key, yard specialist. New CAPPADONNA get treacherous. I rock tracks like a necklace. Poppy wardrobe singing like you never expected. I'm on a mission, flipping it. What? Wu-Tang Clan is the sword new edition. Secret recipe, antidote, Pope G. Ebony, Sons of Man and Killer B can't fold under pressure. Respect the Abbott, Woo Orchestra, what fancy talk magic. Wise up, fly girls, keep your eyes up. Track terrorist kiss. Deep in the hill, Jack battle with Jill. Talk Boss featuring words that kill. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free. Work hard, WTC. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free. Killer Bees got the best theme. Donna journalistic, writing wizard. Protect my soul when the devil tried to get it. Seen my goal and stuck with it. Ever since a kid, early in the bed, doing things you never did. All up in the staircase, a scareface was looking. While I got taken, fleet from the work release. Donna kept booking. Brooklyn bound with the sound, hopping turnstiles. 50 cents a kick it. Oh, it's so wicked. Wu-Tang is Woo York, hell up in the period. Tabernacles catch fire within the apple. Tabernacles catch fire within the apple. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free. Set the black people free. My slang is editorial, explicit material. Briefcase show, live and stereo flow. Feel me, Donna Realty, set the black people free.
I love when the bars get totally filled Now, there was something going on in the first verse. There was like a siren sample in the background, and it was fucking annoying the hell out of me. But that stopped after the first verse. I was like, oh, thank God. So I couldn't really focus on the verse, the bars from the first verse. So when I kind of cued in is when that first repetition of slang editor, briefcase slang editorials let the black people free. That's when I really zoned in, and I love the structure of the track, verse, chorus, but the chorus was bars. I love choruses or bars. I love when the whole track is just filled with bars till the very last second of the track. It was bar heavy, but you know, it's not perfection because that first verse was annoying for me. I'm gonna give it a 9. I want on the playlist. I'm not sure though. AESOP Rock. I'm kind of worried about Cappadonna going up against the link more so from a mixing point of view. Like if you listen to it again, there was a lot of treble on his voice, and it could have been mixed a little better. Like it could have been mastered a little better. That's just the era. It's probably '96 when this was mixed, right?
Well, you also got to remember though, we're not playing the real original tracks on a lot of these because if we do, it's more, it can have a higher potential.
Oh, sorry, you're cutting out. Your mic's cutting in and out. Not
How
sure
about
what that
now?
is. Yeah. So we.
Okay.
What do you mean we're not playing the original tracks?
You know, like how like okay, so for example,
like
Baby Grand or Vivo or
right,
you know
right,
what I mean,
right.
things like that. We're not playing a lot of the original.
It could be a post production like uploading error that makes it sound a little shittier. But I'm gonna give it a 9. Ignacio, what are you saying?
To me, it felt good. I don't know. Just felt like a dope little bop to me, and just I don't know. I liked it. I mean, I'm a fan of Wu anyway, and the whole style of it when everybody contributes to the Wu camp itself. You know what I mean? And I think I don't know. I'm not too worried about AESOP. I think Cappadonna could hold his own pretty well, but I feel like this is 8.5. No, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.
9. Oh, on the 9 train. Chuck, what are you saying?
Yeah, definitely kind of lo-fi on the production. It almost felt like an unreleased B-side kind of thing, that didn't actually go through, final production mastering. And maybe that was this particular recording of it, or maybe that's just this track. But at first, it grew on me. I will say it grew on me. The beat was awesome. I loved the beat, just like the total vibe it carried. And at first, it just kind of felt like it was mostly just flex. But then, like the more he got into it, the more it's like, okay, he's actually saying some shit with the flex,
Right.
And
that's
so
golden. That's golden.
Yeah. So yeah, like, it was nice. I think his delivery style actually pairs well going against AESOP on this. I don't know if that's consistent with him, but in this particular example, it pairs well with AESOP. So
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say 8.
8. Lady Poetic, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm about that same range too for a score, for an 8. There were elements of this beat that were distracting, but they all melded well with the eclectic nature of the beat. But I agree with you. That first siren piece in the first verse was a little distracting, so it's hard to focus on the bars, which were really dope. There was some really excellent wordplay at the beginning there. And then partway through the second verse, that heavy breathing element of the beat was a bit distracting, but again, just some really dope bars throughout this track. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it with an 8.
8. Preston, what are you saying?
Yeah, so I really like Cappadonna for one. He's like one of my favorite like Wu affiliates. And this song, it's just like really nice. It's like he puts everything into a really nice box. With the rhymes, with the way everything's kind of put together. I kind of understand the siren too. It's kind of like you're on the street. The
I
siren
get it.
goes by and you kind of turn and look, and he's already in his first verse.
Yeah.
It might have been a music video to it too. I'm not sure.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I love this song. It's one of my favorite Cappadonna songs. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
9.5 and 100% in the chat want that on the playlist. So that is going on the playlist. Everybody, let me tell you about the playlist. Go to the Temple of Bars channel and go to all of the playlists on that channel. Download them all Also, go to one of the featured channels, Ignacio Lascano, and download every playlist we've ever made this year anyway. Let's get into now the competition. AESOP Rock going against Cappadonna. This one is called None Shall Pass.
You guys did a full breakdown of this one. I remember.
Really?
It was a while though.
Oh, yeah. The Between the Bars.
Yep. This is a good track.
Flash that buttery gold, jittery zeitgeist with by the watering hole. Water patrol, water we the heart. How could be art buckery suddenly? Not enough young in his lung for the water wing. Colorfully vulgar poacher at a mulch like I'm a put a post at a soldier and bolt. Sign of the time we elapse when a primate climb up a spine and attach. Eye for an eye by the bog like swamps and vines. To get a rise out of frogs and flies. So when a dog fights hog tied prize, sort of close to life. The mouse water on a fork and knife, and the allure isn't right. No score on a war-torn beach where the cash cows actually beef. Blood turns wine when a leak for police like that's not a riot, it's a feast. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged by the funhouse cast. And I will rejoice in your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. You never had a day of snow cone, could have fixed you when it relate to the rogue boat, could have blitz. So he spoke to a no-dose, motor on the fritz, cause he wouldn't play a role or fetch like a bitch. And express no regrets, though he gets where the homeowner's pissed to the jokers imposed by the glitz. Sign of the swine and the swarm when a king is a whore who comply and conform. Miles outside of the eye of the storm with a siphon, a lure, and a prize and award while avoiding the violent bazaar that is violence and war. True blue triumph is war like wait, let him snake up out of the centerfold, let him break the walls of Jericho. Where'd he go? Sat where the old carport city folks swap tails with heads like every other penny. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged by the funhouse cast. And I will rejoice in your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
Tried to trick you. You've got a lot of nerve. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to help.
Okay, woke to a grocery list. Goes like this, duty and death. Anyone object, come stand in the way. You could be my little Snake River Canyon today. And I ran with a chain of commands and a jetpack strap with a backstab lands if I can. Sign of the vibe in the crowd. When I cut a belly open to find what climb out. With a bit of gusto, we must erupt to make a dark horse rush like enough's enough. It must have struck a nerve so they huff and puff. The Lord of Kings men fluster and clusterfuck. And it's a beautiful thing. Tell my people to keep an impressive wingspan. Even when the cubicle shrink, you gotta pull up the intruder by the root of the weed and march you through the machine. And I will remember your name and face on the day you were judged by the funhouse cast. And I will rejoice in your fall from grace when it came to the sky like none shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help.
Let me start by saying I hated the beat, but I still love the song. That is how good AESOP Rock is. I hated the beat, dude. Like when I first started listening to him, like this sounds like fucking shitty techno, is what I was thinking the whole time. I couldn't stand it, but then you listen to him and you listen to the pockets that he fills, and he made the beat better. Like his vocals made that beat better. I can't think, like, dude, I wouldn't touch that beat if that came across my email to get on a beat with somebody. I'm like, oh, fuck this trash. But then AESOP Rock goes on it and fucking murders it. Like how
trash.
How on earth did he murder that track? Like he bodied that beat. How on earth did he body that beat? I have no idea. It's an enigma of modern times. I'm gonna give that a solid 8.2. Ignacio, what are you saying?
Okay, so I don't remember I know we weren't.
We
doing,
broke down
like,
every bar.
right,
We had to
right. No, but
we
I'm-
weren't
what I'm
listening to
saying-
the beat though. We were just reading it.
Well, what I'm saying though is I know we weren't doing ratings on tracks and stuff back then, right?
Right.
And I absolutely have no recollection as to the details of the whole song when we broke it down.
Neither do I.
But I like this. I like this a lot, actually.
Oh,
This
sorry.
was this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're good. This was a really good surprise for me because AESOP is one of those MCs with me too, like I'm hit and miss, just because sometimes the beats that he I know he's a producer as well, but I know some of the beats that he's on, I don't think, in my opinion, they've always done him justice as an MC sometimes.
So he did not produce this one. This was Blockhead.
Okay. The pocket that he found on this track,
I know.
and to keep that rhyme pattern up at the tempo that he kept it going at for the duration of, wow, that was impressive.
The entire song.
Yeah, that was impressive. This is a 9.25, and
I'm saying Cappadonna. I'm saying Cappadonna. Who are you saying, AESOP or Cappadonna?
That's really hard because they both check a lot of boxes. So I'm gonna have to really give me a minute here, and I'm gonna think it over, and we'll see how this goes.
Okay, Chuck, what are you saying?
This is definite 9 for me. I also have a hit or miss with AESOP. He's one of those rappers where I hate to say this, but he gets too cerebral for me a lot of times, where you're like, I have to like
stop what you're doing.
Well, not only that, it's like it doesn't make any sense unless I listen to it like 18 times, Yeah. And then like it starts to make sense. And his delivery can also tend to often be like very harsh. And this was just cerebral enough to where like you got to listen to it a few times to really get it all. But even just on one pass, you still get a lot of it. And I love the beat, his flow, the pockets fed. It was great. So this is a 9 for me.
So you're saying AESOP over Cappadonna?
On this example, yeah.
Lady Poetic, what are you saying?
Yeah, I really like this. This was excellent. The lyricism was excellent. The flow was on point. I didn't mind the beat on this. Yeah, something drew me in about it. So I don't know. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I would definitely like to hear it a few more times just to pick up everything. So I know I missed a lot. But yeah, this is a solid 9 for me, and this one takes it between this match.
Okay, Presto, what are you saying?
Yeah, so it was hard to pick. Like I had a lot of songs that I could have picked for this one. I picked this one for that pocket. It's just different. He keeps it up. The beat kind of grinds on me a little bit. I understand where Wilk's coming from, but I feel like he does change the beat a little bit with his cadence. It kind of like he adds to the beat for sure. Yeah, it's a 9.25 for me. It's a 9.5 for me. They're exactly even. I can't pick one over the other. They're so
9.5
and good. I can't.
So it's a draw. Presto calls a draw. You got to vote though. You got to vote. Okay, let's get into a verse. Get voting, guys. The vote is up for AESOP and Cappadonna. I have no limits. I pivot on my visions. I calculate catastrophe with wide-eyed precision. Some cranial vision resulted from collisions. It gave me insight when I'm making my decisions. Some scarred fingertips, some pressure from religion. Just trying to live up to my dying father's wisdom. Just want to tear down the entire fucking system. Just sit back and watch all the prisms glisten. Impactful like a piston, but I'm nicer than a nun. I'm that evil motherfucker always getting drunk for fun. When facing Mother Nature, I don't turn away and run. My heart is a machete and my throat's a shotgun. I have no limits, cause I don't claim to be exquisite. I'm a wandering soul on the search for some good visits. If the horse is playing dead, then you better fucking kick it. I pivot on my vision, which leads to zero limits. Wilkshake. And AESOP Rock has taken the battle. AESOP Rock is advancing to the finals. So everybody remember that after the break, in the finals, AESOP Rock is going to be going against the seeds from the 3-7 match. The next video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
AESOP Rock is going against the winner of the next video. That's perfect. Okay, so
Okay.
is that how it goes?
We'll figure
We'll
it
sort
out.
it out. Okay,
Yeah, we'll
guys,
figure it out.
that's sweet. That's a 25-minute video, just the first round. That's fucking awesome. That's quality shit right there. Match 2, guys. We got seed 6, which is Wax, going against my pick, Jizza. Gold. Wax is first. Chunky seed or Chunky. Let's do it.
Rambling man, pocket aces in the gambling hand, putting words together.